When you think about creating YouTube content for your business on a weekly basis, the entire process can feel a bit overwhelming at times, especially considering how long-form video content is really meant to deeply serve your audience and not be superficial and not be boring. It can honestly make the whole thing feel like a production at times that doesn't feel like it's worth the time or the energy. If that's you, then this video is definitely for you. And if you're new here, I'm Liz, YouTube business coach, and by the end of this video, you'll understand how you can create a unique content creation strategy that not only serves your audience, but also serves you, that prioritizes your ease and your impact by just focusing on a few key areas. So I've been producing weekly content on YouTube for almost a year now, and I've been able to do it without an editor, without a team, and not go crazy because I do my best to keep my process about as simple as a podcaster's. And here's what I've learned. Number one, the first thing that you want to make sure you do is that you are prepared with your script. This is key because your script for your content lays out the entire foundation of your video. Now, when I say scripting, I'm not talking about writing out word for word everything that you're going to say, except maybe a few key parts that you really don't want to mess up. What I'm talking about is I'm making sure that every week, how you say what you say typically stays the same. Again, how you say what you say is different from what you say. Do not say the same thing over and over again every single week, but how you approach a topic, that should be the same every single week to keep the process simple. You want to make sure that your script is formulaic. This makes the process much quicker. Personally, I use a very simple format. I usually break down each video into about maybe 3 or more main points, and then I just expand upon those points. For example, for every single video I do, including this one, I will share my main points. I will provide some context for those points, maybe even share a relevant story if I have one. And then I will support that main point with my opinions, with my personal philosophies, with facts. This is very important that you're clear in this part of your videos on what is your opinions and what are your facts. And then I'll follow that with the why I'm saying what I'm saying. Now, this formula is pretty simple and super helpful, especially if you're looking to do more discussion-based content versus how-to videos. And it's also a great way to plug your businesses. In fact, I go deeper into this in my course Views to Clients. See what I did there? But overall, have fun with it and definitely play with it how you like. You can be as conversational as you like, as informal as you like. You can talk to yourself. You can go on tangents, whatever you feel like. Just make sure that you're using your script to rein you back in. I like to think of content creation as the opportunity to let your thoughts free flow out of you like a stream. Not like an overwhelming river, more like a stream. You let it take the lead, you know where you're going, you've planned that out in advance, but the fun and the ease in the process comes from not being overly controlling about how you get there. But creating the content itself is easily the hardest part. It's the most important part, and it can easily take the longest. That's why if you're creating content week after week, you want to make sure that you have a nice formulaic plan laid out for you to make the process as simple for you as possible so that prioritizes your ease and still provides impact. In fact, let me know in the comments below if you'd like for me to create a free guide that'll detail out the process for creating long-form video content in a way that nourishes you and impacts your business. The next thing you want to consider about your content creation strategy is your filming process, because there are definitely ways where you can prioritize your ease during that. First and foremost, make sure that your area for recording is about as plug and play as you could possibly get. So if you're not using a window, make sure you're keeping your lights in an easily accessible spot so you can just flip them on. Same goes for your mics. Same goes with where you put your phone for recording or whatever camera that you might be using. Also, and this is huge, you don't have to obsess about how your background looks or how you look for that matter. It does not matter how many pretty throw pillows you have in the background. Your audience is here to watch you, to hear what you have to say, to hear your message. And after all this time on this platform, and even just watching YouTube in general, I've seen creators who have gone ahead and rented out mansion-type looking houses or just recorded in front of a blank wall. It doesn't matter. They're all successful on the channel because of the content they produce and because of their consistency. So do yourself a favor and try your best to avoid the comparison drama. And another thing, I hear so many women complain about YouTube because they don't want to be bothered with putting on makeup and being obsessed about how they look. Listen, if men can show up on this platform any way they feel like, then so can we. We got options, and you can show up dolled up if you want or with bags in your eyes. It really doesn't matter. No one cares. It's about your content. It's about your message. And in fact, it is much easier to deeply serve your audience from a place of comfort. Not to mention the fact that feeling like you have to show up in a certain way in order for your message to be counted and in order for it to have value, that is white supremacy culture, and we're leaving that shit back in 2020, right? So hopefully this will help you approach your content creation strategy in a way that will prioritize your ease and your impact. And if you're struggling with any part of this, I do have spots available in my one-on-one program. You can use the link below in the description box to apply, and we can work through these blocks and make the process for you converting views into clients much easier. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and also don't forget to follow me on Instagram if you're looking for more holistic YouTube and business coaching advice. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.